All right, are we live? Is this working? Let's wait for a second. Perfect. Welcome to another episode of Not a Masterclass. I am not a master, and on today's episode, we're gonna talk trading cryptocurrency in the moment. Okay, I'm going to explain to you exactly how I managed to take 1,000 and turn it into 10,000 trading cryptocurrency over the past 2 years or less than that, and how any ape, okay, can do the same thing. Like I said, I am not a master. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Say it after me. This is not financial advice. Okay, I know nothing about trading cryptocurrency. I don't know any. I don't know technical analysis. I simply found a trend and a pattern and a system that I just used. I put a little bit amount of money and it worked. So today, what I'm going to be showing you is how I did exactly that, and how anyone who doesn't have graph reading skills or expertise in this can make the same amount of gains. It's really not that complicated. Okay, I'm just going to show you how I did it, and hopefully you'll get a lot of value from this if you're new and you want to get on board this. All right, so as you can see, this is my whiteboard over here. I'm new to streaming, by the way, so you might see me make some mistakes. Anyways, I bought Bitcoin first, I think about 2019, when the price of Bitcoin was like 4,000. Okay, that's when I put in 1K into Bitcoin. But at the time, I didn't put it all into Bitcoin. So I put a certain into BTC, I put some into Ethereum, and then I went to like lower cap alts like Siacoin, IOTA. You guys must have heard me talk about IOTA before. And I forgot what the third one was. IOTA, Siacoin, BTC. I think this is what I started with, okay? This was at the lowest when Bitcoin was 4,000. I distributed my 1K, 1.5K into all these guys. Now, okay, how do you just make a fresh board? God damn it. Nope, no duplicate. I want a new one. Open save board, create a new board. Okay, never mind. Guess just gotta get good at erasing. Bear with me. This is gonna make crypto real easy for you guys. Thinking of getting in? This is how it's going to be. Okay, now I didn't know what I was doing. I just bought those things because I was part of the 2017 bull run. So this is Bitcoin's price today. Can you still see it? Yes. So if we go back to the previous run, so you see where it's at right now. In 2017 it was here. This was 20K. Wait, you can't see it. Okay, now you see 20K was at over here, and we had a massive crash. So I bought around here ish. It went up to 20K and then it crashed like crazy. And because of this crash is why I bought those 4 coins I told you about, because I was familiar with them and all that. So when it bottomed down over here, that's when I bought in. Okay, now it's already went super high. All right, so we bought in way at the bottom. Okay, way over here. And wait, let me see if I can make this better. Yeah, now you can see. So we bought in way over here, and now we're over here. So you can see it's really hard for me to lose money at this point, because it would have to crash all the way down to like below 10,000 for me to really lose all my money. So I got in real early. Now, as time progressed, before this big spike happened, in 2019, a new thing started coming about. Okay, it's called DeFi. So this was new to crypto. This happened after Corona. Okay, it's when this thing started popping up, and it basically introduced all these new coins, this new hype, this decentralized finance thing. I didn't understand anything. I still don't fully understand how the crypto works and the blockchain and what are the disadvantages. But like I said, I didn't have to know all these things. Okay, I just followed a simple procedure. So what I did was I quickly realized that, when Bitcoin hit 10,000 around here, I think this was about around May. I think this was May, somewhere around here, 2020, May 2020. I heard of this DeFi thing coming up, and I think Bitcoin is also going through a tightening phase. So all I understood was that there was going to be hype. And one thing you should know about these graphs, all these graphs are, they display emotion. So whenever it's green, it means people are buying and they're getting greedy. Whenever it goes red, okay, it means that people are selling and they're afraid. So like I said, I don't understand the charts, but what I do understand is dynamics, right? So I based all my decisions on what's the greatest probability of people's psychology and what are they going to do. And because I've been, again, following this since the first pump in 2017, I kind of already was exposed to the pattern of how people behave in crypto. Is very different from stocks. If you're coming from stocks, don't treat this the same way. Cryptocurrency isn't even a stock. It's not considered a stock. I don't even understand it. Doesn't even matter at this point. Okay, I'm just telling you what I did and how you can still make money not fully understanding these things. Like I said, not financial advice. Don't go pouring your money into stuff that you don't understand. Again, this is what I did. This is and I didn't focus on the fundamentals and the future of where these things are going. I just made a bet against my knowledge on how people are going to behave and predicting what they will do later. So that's how I made this money. Okay, and again, I'm not an expert in psychology either. I just studied architecture, I studied marketing and business. That's it. So back to how we churned this money. So when that whole DeFi thing was, I think Bitcoin was about, what's going on? Oh damn. Okay. 10,000. It's a 10,000 Bitcoin. Okay. So what I did is Bitcoin pumped, boop, but all my other 3 coins were like kind of slow. So what I did is I sold all these guys and I bought Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin went up to like maybe 12,000. At the same time, I also got into this coin called SNX. So, okay, this was the start of everything. This is SNX. I found this coin around May 2020 when it was 77 cents, I think. Let me see. Way over here. Way over here. Oh man, you can't even see it. Well, okay, wait, let me see if I can change that for you. Okay, yeah. It was way over. Oh no, wait, hold up. Way over here. This is where I found it. And now it peaked at $27. Now it's at $19. But again, we found it at way 77. I'm like, okay, there's no way this is gonna go above $1. I was watching it. It went up to $1.50, and that's when I bought in. I put in about maybe $200. I can't remember really. $150, $200, and it exploded to $7. I made $1,000 of it, and then it crashed. I lost my money, and then I bought back in again at $4. Put another 400, and that was it. Now it's like worth whatever it's worth at right now. But basically, what I did was this: when I was scouting for coins, what I did was I followed 2 simple strategies. One was the news. Okay, I literally just used Twitter and YouTube as my knowledge. So I would go on Twitter and I'd go on YouTube and I'd just watch what all these trading influencers were doing. So you got some guy like Ivan on Tech, you got BitBoy Crypto, this guy. Okay, wait, hold up, let me fix this for you. Whoop, there I am. And you got Sheldon Evans. So I literally just kept watching these guys' videos, seeing what they're doing. Whatever coin they talked about, I go research it. I've been following these guys for almost like 8 months. And on Twitter, let me show you why Twitter's a beast. Twitter's a beast because first of all, you can follow all these crypto billionaires on Twitter. So, okay, you can follow like a lot of big names in the crypto world. You can follow people like Elon Musk. You can follow the owners of what do you call it? Let's see. Search. How do you search on Twitter, man? I'm used to the phone. What's that guy's name? Oh, CZ. You can follow the founder of Binance, right? The biggest crypto exchange. So this kept me in the loop of where the big money was going. So all I did was follow the news and influencers to know what the pros were doing. Second was follow the money, right? Follow big money. What was Elon buying? What were the banks buying? What was PayPal buying? MasterCard. All that news was coming out in 2020. So they were buying Bitcoin. They were buying Ethereum. They were not buying all these tiny DeFi alts. So naturally, I was like, okay, if this becomes adopted, they're going to go to ETH and BTC. So I traded everything and I bought mostly Bitcoin because there was way more hype around this. Now, it went up to about 20K again, and I made a lot of gains, and then I sold, and then I started buying back into the small. So I made like how much? Maybe like $2,000 from Bitcoin at the time. Sold it all. And I started, and that's when the Ethereum hype started happening. I think this was around Christmas in November. And I bought Ethereum again. And I went back to DeFi because this thing started pumping again, synthetics. And that's when DeFi hype restarted. So if you don't know what that is, again, I just followed the money. I would go to these charts and I'd see that, maybe the price is crashing, but this thing was still going up. So compared to 2017, I knew that since this is the hype, this is where all the new anticipation and speculation is going to come. So I went to this, I looked at these coins, and I kept an eye on them. And what I did was I watched so many different channels, so many different sources of information, and I looked for the common denominators. So one of them was Chainlink, right? Chainlink kept coming up. Synthetics kept coming up. What else? A lot of these now that are in top 10: Polkadot, Cardano, Uniswap. What else? Theta. Basically, the coins I was holding were not doing very much, except for these common trends that kept coming around. Synthetics. Yeah. So all I would do is look at the news. Look at where big money is going, and also look at what were the next hype in DeFi, which was the new thing before NFT, and what was the common denominator that kept coming up, which is what allowed me to find synthetics at 77 cents. Look, it's at $19 now. 77 cents. Why? Because I watched a stupid video and I heard about it, and then I kept watching the price. Okay? Another thing to look at is the price doesn't matter. What matters is the market cap. Or is it? Market cap. Right now it's at 2.5 billion. So when you want to look at the potential of a coin to grow, it's not about what the price is. It's more about what's the market cap. So, and that's where you're going to make big gains, because the only way for something to go up like high percentages is if it has enough room for it to. So like, okay, let's just go back to, let's go to Ethereum. Okay. This is a good one. So right now it's at 1,772, but the market cap is like 200 billion. Now, let's say I bought this at this price, and I'm hoping that it would double. So for it to double, you would need another $200 billion, okay, to double your investment. Meanwhile, synthetics, it only needs to go up for an extra $2 billion to hit $40. and you double your investment. So you see, that's how you need to choose a coin, is look at the market cap. What's the potential for it to grow? Is it in the 100 millions? Is it in the billions already? Is it in the hundreds of billions? So for example, synthetics, maybe you might have room for a 5x, an extra maybe it goes up to 10 billion. That's probable. It's a great project. But you know, if you, let's say you're trying to make 100x gains, you're most probably not going to get it at Ethereum or these, especially at this time in the market. What you're more better off doing is going to this coin market cap, is where you see the top 100 coins, and then you're gonna switch it by market cap. So obviously Bitcoin is number 1. You're gonna switch, and now you're gonna get to those. So 1inch is another coin I bought, because look at it, it's at 500 million. So if this guy goes up to, you know, if it's a project that solves a lot of problems that Uniswap can't at the moment. So like, look, if we go to Uniswap, boop, 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 right? Again, I look at the hype, I look at what coins are being announced, and then I look at the common denominators. So these were the coins that I was finding, went deep into them. So this market cap 3.58 billion, similar to 1inch. They're very similar projects. 1inch gives you better prices and is just like more efficient apparently. So if it just nabs like, you know, 1 billion market cap, that's like a 2x or a 3x. It can still go up way more potential than Uniswap. Uniswap would have to like get billions of dollars worth in order for you to double your investment, whereas 1inch is you only need like 500 million, which is very possible, because like maybe people from Uniswap just sell and buy 1inch. So what I would do is what do you call it? Yeah. Well, follow the news, find the common denominators, right? Then compare the market cap, right, and the room to grow, and then also look at smart money and institutions. So the biggest gains are from like the tiny alts like SNX, you know, maybe 1inch, and you got like let's say Chainlink, right? So I diversified my portfolio. I bought stuff I understood, which was exchanges. These are all exchange coins, and these are more oracles. So this, I don't even fully understand it, but what I do know is that banks and institutions are talking about this and they want it. So I bought coins that one are something institutional money wants, which is Ethereum, Bitcoin, Chainlink, Cardano. These are the things that help institutions, and is what drove them to adopt cryptocurrency, right? So I definitely got my hands onto that when they were lower than what they are right now. And the second was the hype. So the hype was DeFi, which was like synthetics, 1inch, Uniswap. I can't recall all of them right now, but I mean, these were the ones that I spent most of my time on. And then these were more the more speculative ones, so they had lower market caps, which is why I made more gains. So I kept trading synthetics on and off, and allowed me to accumulate a lot more Ethereum than what I have right now. So most of where that 1K to 10K came from was I held Bitcoin, and when all that news was coming out, it went up to 20K. I sold it. Started when it dipped, I started buying low cap alts like synthetics. I bought it again. I started buying Ethereum. I bought Cardano. I bought 1inch, and they blew up, right? Because again, the institutional hype was starting to trickle down from Bitcoin to all these little guys, and I made like thousands of dollars, and then sold them and accumulated more Ethereum, and now I'm going into the NFT hype. So how did I pick the NFT tokens? At this point in the market, like, all I was doing was I kept a lookout on the top 100 coins, right? Top 100 coins, just download the app on your phone. You can target alerts all the way down to the 100. And then I would just look at what wasn't pumping from the hype. So I kept my list of institutional money and DeFi and NFTs, and then I would just look at which one was pumping and which one wasn't. So whatever pumped, right, I would sell some, and then I'd go look for a coin that was in the red, right, it was negative, and then I'd buy in, and then a few days later it would pump, and then the ones that I sold would go down because again, this is where all the money was going, to these three niches. So that's literally all I did. It didn't take that much effort. Like I mean, I know a bit. I've learned throughout the past few months how to read the graphs more, how to like make decisions based on what's gonna happen next. But that was much later. That's when I started making a lot more money. So you can make, like, you see a pattern and you can predict, oh, people are gonna sell, and then you buy, you sell. So what do you call it? So like a recent trade that I made was Matic. Okay, I was hearing a lot of news about Matic. There was a lot of hype that, you know, Cardano and Matic and all these other smart contracts were going to overtake Ethereum, and Ethereum was going down, these were going up. So I looked at Matic, I was like, hey, this hasn't pumped. Again, look, simple strat, bought in, and at the same time it was below 1 billion. So me buying at this point, with the hype, knowing that, look, for a coin like say Cardano, right, it's at 40 billion. So while I still hold some, I know that if I'm gonna like keep trading a lot, I have to go for the lower guys. So I bought Matic because it was 1 billion. So I was like, hey, Ethereum, wow, Ethereum is at 200 billion. So if any of these, right, this is Matic, if any of these at all can, let's just assume, let's say they're going to overtake Ethereum at all at some point. I don't think they'd ever fully take it, but let's just say it took like 50% of Ethereum's market cap. Then the most with like this, this guy ADA would maybe just double. It would do a 2x, whereas this guy would do a 10x. So I'm holding all of these, right? I'm not betting one against the other, but I also diversified my money so that I'd make, if either of them wins, you know, I make significant gains. So I just look at the hype, and then I look at what hasn't pumped, and I try and get the highest probability by looking at the market cap and be like, which one has the more potential of my gains, and I'll throw in you know, a couple, maybe $1,000 or just like a couple $100, and they pump, right? So I applied the same logic with NFTs. So there's a lot of NFT tokens. Sorry, this sucks. I never used this whiteboard before. This is my second stream, okay? But it's cool because now I can do this. Gotta get the hang of it. So with our NFT thing, there was Engine Coin, right? This guy pumped like crazy. Oh wait, oh my god, this whole time you couldn't see my whiteboard screen. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay, hold up. Sorry guys. It's raining and my internet is being weird. Okay. So this is at $2. I found this at 20 cents. Anyways, let me show you the past 3 months. Yeah, so you see, in March, it was still at 50 cents. This pumped like crazy. And this one, there was another coin called Decentraland and another one called Chili's. They all did stuff like this, and the only one that didn't was Superfarm. Okay. So where did I get Superfarm? Look at it. It's 162. I bought in right here at 120, and it just exploded. It's simple. It went up like 40%. So I made 40% of my I put in $300. Now it's worth 400 something. So all I did was find one that hasn't been utilized yet. Look, now it's 100. It was at 150 million market cap. Now it's 160. This still has massive room to grow. Okay, because Engine Coin, or let me show you Decentraland, which is smaller than Engine Coin, is already at a billion. So if this does a 10x, you'd still make a lot of money. But if this does a 10x, I'm sure this will do maybe 100x. If this goes to 10 billion, that's 100x. So, I mean, there's only a few NFT tokens. This one came from a YouTuber, okay? Elio, I think his name, Elliot Trades or Elio Trades. This guy, he's the one that made Super Farm. So he has 250,000 subscribers. He's friends with a lot of other YouTubers. I just knew that there's no way this thing won't pump. Okay, with all the hype going around, with only a few coins that people are itching to make 100x gains. They're gonna let go of these coins and maybe buy this to pump it up. It's very fresh. It's so hard to get. It's not even listed on exchanges. Once it does, I mean, I might make more gains from Superfarm than possibly Bitcoin or Ethereum if this thing. I mean, that's what I believe. That's what I'm hedging for, right? So again, I don't know. I don't even fully understand how these apps work. I don't know anything about the future of this market. I know very little. All I know is how to predict what people are going to buy, where the hype is going to move, and just decision buying behavior. And then I put my money where my mouth is. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. This is what I mean by even an ape can do this, because you just look. It's YouTube, okay? You just follow what these guys are doing, find the common denominator, and hope that you pump, right? With the greatest probability, you will pump. Find the common denominator among the hype. Look if it's pumped. Maybe wait till it goes down a bit. If it's at a low cap, it has a higher return. Put in $300. You can make back a few $1,000, and you just might change your life. Like $200, you can buy $200 worth of crypto. Okay, this is what I did. I took $250. I put it into Matic. It pumped to 314. I swapped it for Superfarm. Now Superfarm probably made me 400 and something. So you want to calculate that real quick? Here, 265 times. There, already $420. So this could easily go to $1,600, $2,000. We'll see. We'll keep up to date. This thing could drop. I don't know, but I doubt it. With everything that's going on, I'd say 70% chance we're going up. Okay, so that's all I did. Okay, this is all I'm still doing. I just watched the news. It's not even official news. It's just YouTubers. I followed what Twitter was doing. I looked at where smart money was going, what were institutions buying, and then I just put my money there. They pumped. Whenever things are very green, I'll just sell it, and I'll put it into lower cap speculative alts, and they usually perform well because why? I got the source from another guy who knows what he's doing. I look at what big money is doing, and I look at what our institution's going to put their money at, and that's it. It's really that simple. The hardest part about crypto is not making money; it's knowing when to sell. So usually everything pumps. What I realized about this market is it's very less to do about fundamentals and more about to do with pumpamentals. So it's all about the pumps, not the funds. Now, usually in stocks, people go after fundamentals, but with crypto, or what, again, not advice, but what I did is I went after the pumps. Like, what's more likely for people to buy into and to FOMO in? And that's what I do. And then when I think it's too FOMO'd, I just sell, and then usually it corrects. Again, sometimes I've lost money before. It's very risky, but at the same time, I've made more than what I've lost, and right now I'm doing very good. So there's a high chance that the 10,000 can go to 100K. It could even go to 1 million if this really is indeed a super cycle. I might actually make $1 million out of my $1,000 investment. it's just what it is. I never expected this. I just, like I said, put in $1,000. It was like 10% of my net worth, and now it's probably 90% of my net worth. So I hope you benefited from this video. I don't know how effective my streaming was in explaining something, but yeah, I mean, that's it. Sorry, there's no magic pill. This is literally all I did, and now I'm standing on a lot of money. Here, I'll give you one last thing. Maybe this will somewhat. So I'm in DeFi right now. Let's see if we can make $1 million. This is how I did it. DeFi, NFT, boop, 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 and institutions. All right, let's just where the hedge funds are going. So this is BTC, this is ETH. All right, DeFi, it's like SNX, 1 inch, and this is a super farm. I love the name. It's my new obsession. 1 inch, Link. Now there's also Cardano here, I would add. And yeah, one more. It's probably Utrust. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure if I just hold on to this, I can either make 100K or 1 million. If it's a super cycle, we might go to 1 million. If it's not and it ends soon, then you know, maybe I make less than 100, like 70 to 80,000. That's pretty good for a 1K investment. All I'm gonna do is, by the way, again, key here, I'm gonna wait till these make around 10,000. I'm gonna swap them over here for the smart money. I'm gonna wait for these guys to make 10,000 again, and I'm gonna swap all of it to these dudes, and hopefully these guys will take us to the moon and we'll all be rich and successful. That is all for this crypto tutorial. I know, believe me, I know how not effective and non-effective it was, but just showing you, like, this is how you can make money in this market. You can just follow. I mean, this is what I did. Anyways, okay, I forgot you couldn't even see my whiteboard just now. Oh god, what a terrible I just erased everything. I'm sorry, guys. If you're watching this and you feel like you wasted your time, cool, and also not cool, but hey man, this is the journey. At least we try to document this. Next time I will come at you with maybe more streamlined topics about this crypto journey, but thank you for listening. I'm going to end the stream now. I gotta go. I got a meeting. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is another episode of Not a Masterclass, where we are not masters, but we just talk about doing the right things. So let's go. Thank you.